Hello again, Pietro here with Gadgets Anonymous. Thanks for coming by. And today we're looking at the reMarkable 2. Going on day 3 now, I believe. And kind of day 4. Let me tell you what I've learned. And there it is. One thing I like, well, it's really light and it works on my little Mobi TV chair stand. Just sits right there. And it's great for taking notes on my charging. So right now I'm charging my phone and it's at 44%. So you barely have to press and it writes. Now watch this. If you go to calligraphy pen, color, black, gray, and white. Huh? How cool is that? And then an eraser, well, I don't really need that because it's built in. But if you want, yeah, you can erase things. And if you make a mistake, you can undo it. So I like that it has that computer aspect of undoing things. I actually really like that. Getting some shadows. Sorry about that. I'm still playing around with my lighting. And as you can see, I'm in landscape view. So I love landscape view. I love how you can just hide that toolbar and then just have your full screen. Now one thing I did notice, kind of an error, but I imagine this could be fixed with a software upgrade. When you're writing on the edge, as you get close to the edge, that's weird. Oh, it thinks I'm erasing. Let's go back to the calligraphy pen. And I actually like the drawing with the pencil. So now that I'm in the pencil mode, I just have thin, medium, or thick. I don't have colors, but watch. And then if I get really close, so you can't really go to the edge of the screen, of your surface area. But I love how sensitive it is. So you can just do a light sketch. Here, let me zoom in so you can see that. Now I'm not an artist, but having this makes me want to be. And I love the sound that it makes. So now if you run out of room, best part, so right there in the bottom left, you just click on that little page icon, new page. And now you have a new canvas. So now I'll switch to calligraphy pen. And then I'll switch to white. So now, and then if I change my thickness of the calligraphy pen, it's not like I'm erasing, it's different. So now I can do whatever. So if you're an artist, I think you'd think that's really cool. So I like how they can do that with the, now if I do the marker, again, gray and white. And I didn't notice this before. So there's the gray electronic ink. And there's the black. So a really nice contrast when you're doing artwork. And hopefully you can hear the cool sounds. Yeah, the gray is almost like silver. And you can do layers. So now I'm going to add a layer. And then that layer will be right there. So, pretty awesome. Now if you want to close, there is a nice little shortcut right here at the top. You can just swipe down and then it closes. Now the default appears to be portrait view, and someone asked this a little bit ago, well, is it left-handed or right-handed? Well, that's a great question. And then all the way in the bottom, settings. And then you want to go to accessibility, I believe. Yep. Handedness, left or right. And you can do font size, large or normal. Now as far as storage, it's pretty awesome. Well, it comes with 7 gigs, and I've used not quite a gig. And let me show you all that I've installed. So if I go to menu, look at all the ebooks that I have. So there's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. If I just swipe to the left, I can quickly go through, and then when you're on these ebooks, you normally want to hide that toolbar, but the cool thing is you can make, whoops. The cool thing is you can make notes on these pages, and then it saves it. Now it does take a little bit of time to refresh, but it's still pretty fast. And then to go back, I can just swipe down. There we go. And then I also downloaded Frankenstein. Sometimes I've found it faster to use the stylus, the pen. So this is a 243 page book. And yes, it does have table of contents. So if I open up the toolbar in the bottom left, you can go to page overview, and then right here in the top, table of contents, and then you can jump right to chapter 11. It is with considerable difficulty that I remember the original era of my being. All the events of that period appear confused and indistinct, and so on. Great read if you're looking for something to read over the holidays. Oh, good grief. Okay, it's a little slippery. And then you can also do PDFs. So how difficult is it to install the eBooks? Well, let me show you. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your computer, and it's compatible with either Mac or Windows. Here, let me switch to a screencasting. I think that will be a little bit better. Step 1, go to reMarkable.com, and then right underneath the More tab, go to My reMarkable. You're going to have to log in, and once you're logged in, it's going to ask you to connect your devices. So I've already done this, which makes it quite easy. So now I can go to my Launchpad and open the reMarkable app. And here are all my ebooks that I've already uploaded. So to download a new ebook, this is the site I've been using, epubbooks.com. So I searched for the word Alice. And here we go. Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. Click on the link. Close the ad. And then right here it gives you several options. 1, EPUB, download, Kindle, download for free, and you can also donate for PayPal. I've already made a donation. So I'm going to click download, and if you see right there, it's only 2.1 megabytes. So not a very large file. So it quickly downloads, and then you go back to the reMarkable app, go to import, then I'll go to my downloads, and there it is, Carroll Through the Looking Glass Illustrations, EPUB, open. And then whether it's an EPUB or an ebook or a PDF, reMarkable automatically knows, and then it's going to quickly upload that to the correct category. And I just saw on to my right that the reMarkable already updated. So let's switch views, and then I can show you that. Well, actually, let me show you one more thing. So let's say you're reading a news article or image of the day. You're just reading something, right? Okay, feature on Bing, atop of it. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. See what's on Bing today. So I can read about these autumn leaves, or I can just click right here, and it quickly converts the page that I'm reading and sends it to my reMarkable. And I just saw over on the right that the bookmark was sent. So pretty much, not any, but a lot of web pages that you're viewing on your computer, you can just quickly send them to your reMarkable and read them later. So if I want to read about the Blue Ridge Parkway, again, right here in the top right, that's the extension, and it quickly converts it to a PDF and sends it to your reMarkable. And that's done by right here, browser extension, and I've installed it on both my MacBook and another Windows device. And you just click Get, and then it quickly opens up the extension and you install it. It's really that easy. Any questions? Put those in the pithy comments below. So the next step after you've uploaded your eBooks, if you go to the menu, go to your eBooks, and there's Carroll Through the Looking Glass. For some reason on eBooks, the first page is blank, so you just have to swipe, and there we go, Through the Looking Glass, and that's how the illustration's going to look. Pretty cool. And you can open back up the bookmarks. You can change the text settings. So if you want a different font, if you want a different size font, you can change all that for your eBooks, which is quite cool, I think. It'll take a second for it to refresh, and there you go. And then also in that same view, you can go to page view, well, on that shortcut, table of contents, or you can just scroll through all the pages. And this is what you're going to get on the reMarkable. That's the detail of illustrations. Now this is not a low quality illustration, but Lewis Carroll, this book was written a long time ago, but still pretty good for a free book. And then those websites that I wanted sent, here's one right here. Here's the Blue Ridge Parkway Wikipedia, and it downloaded 20 pages of that web page, so now I can read this on my reMarkable instead of reading it on my computer. Again, less distractions. So there's the Wikipedia page, and there's the one that I sent from Bing. So now that we've talked about some how-tos, let me show you what I like. Well, one, the power. I've used this a ton over the last, it's been 3 days, 4 days, and it's still at 25%. So it automatically goes to sleep. There's just one button. Then it quickly wakes up. So if I go to Menu, Notebooks, I created a notebook shortly after I got this, and I started making notes about the reMarkable on the reMarkable. So there's my battery life down to 43%. And there we go, pros about the reMarkable 2. So there's the style. I mean, look at that. It just looks good. And then if you combine the case, now this is the folio case. It's a polymer weave gray. There's the name folio. And I like it. It's okay, but I think I would like the notebook one better. So I wouldn't recommend this one. I don't know, maybe you like the whole sleeve thing where it just, whoops. No, it is also durable. Where it just slides in like so. It is a nice snug fit so it doesn't come out. And then the stylus just goes right there on the left. And then right there, I think that's for maybe a keyboard or also a charging case, maybe later. So that's kind of cool that they planned ahead for other functionality. And then It turns on quickly, so you can quickly put it to sleep. reMarkable is sleeping. So when I woke up this morning, that's what it was on, and I think it went down by 1%. Now, if you really want to make the battery last, and I don't know how they got to 2 weeks, going on, maybe it's because they weren't downloading and uploading lots of ebooks, you can quickly put it into airplane mode by going to menu, go all the way down to settings, and then you want to go to Wi-Fi, and you can turn Wi-Fi off, or you can just go to battery, and this is where it does the auto sleep. I have it turned on, and then right underneath general, there's the airplane mode, and you can just go on, and then it turns on airplane mode, and that's going to save your battery a little bit, and the airplane mode indicator is right there at the top. So a lot of times I don't need it automatically syncing, so I'm pretty sure that's how they're getting to the 2-week battery life. So now if we go back to my notes, so it turns on quickly, it's really easy to use. I really like the stylus, I like the weight, and I like that it's round, and I love that I don't have to charge it. That's probably one of my favorite features, less charging. The speed of the writing is really good, and I can show you that right here. So as soon as I just start typing, I mean, it's just really responsive. I would say just like paper. And their whole thing is the less distractions. So their marketing slogan is less distractions, and they talk about the 2 weeks of battery life. They talk about the aluminum frame, which is really nice. I really like the built-in table of contents that most ebooks and PDFs have. That's a nice feature, especially for long PDFs. Apparently this has a factory installed screen protector on it. If it does have a screen protector, I can barely notice it. I love the sounds of writing. So here we go. And then that built-in eraser, very nice. There, all erased. The 8 different writing styles, which I showed before, you know what? I'm going to show them again so you can hear the sound of the device.
So I'll just get a new page.
And we'll start off with the top one. So here's the ballpoint pen, and we'll just do thin. Now if you saw there, when I first started using this, that wasn't there, the color. So I'm going to go for gray. So this is ballpoint pen. So I kind of went off the screen there, and then I can quickly change that to Fineliner. Then if you notice, Fineliner does not have, oh, it does have the colors. So I can change Fineliner to gray. And even though it says gray, it's almost a silver to me. And then we have marker, which I really like using. Then of course you can do marker thin. You can do marker medium. And you can do marker thick. So right there, this is a live demo. Well, not live, but real time. I'm not pausing it. It's that quick. So now we'll go to gray marker. And then we'll switch to pencil. So that's what the pencil sounds like. So now let me show you what a real pencil sounds like. I repositioned my mic, so hopefully you can hear this. So there's pencil on paper. And now we have electronic ink. Man, I spelled the product name wrong. I'm sorry. On the reMarkable. Pretty close, right? So here's pencil. and then electronic. So good job, reMarkable. So next we have mechanical pencil. And again, you can do thin, medium, or thick. No colors on that one. Maybe that's coming soon. And then the paintbrush. And if I tilt the stylus just so, just like a paintbrush. Very cool. And on the paintbrush, you can do the color. So here's the paintbrush in gray. And highlighter, so I can highlight the word mechanical. Nice, right? And finally, calligraphy. Now, I'm not a calligrapher by any means, but I'll just try this. Oh, you know what? It remembered my last selection of white. Let's go to black. There we go. Thankful. Isn't that pretty? And now we'll do calligraphy in gray. So here's something I'm thankful for. My wife. Sasha. And there you go. I don't know what else to tell you. It's great. I like it. The other cool thing is the shareability. Real easy to share. Send by email. Whoops. This function requires a cloud connection. So then if we go to that again, it gives us a shortcut to settings. We can turn off flight mode. Click back. Go back to our note. Send by email. Looks like it's still connecting. There we go. And then you type in your email address, type in a message, and click send. So I'll just use one that I've used before. Sorry, I'm not going to show you that email address. And then I add a message. This is where the keyboard comes in. Test, and you can use your fingertips. Testing for, whoops. And then I click confirm up at the top. And then export all pages, and I can click edit. And I can say if I want page 1, page 2, page 3. I just want page 2. Confirm. And that's it. Send. And then as soon as it sends, you get a confirmation on this page. There we go. File sent. This part's really cool. So there's the layers that you can do. So you can do that when you're doing art or when you're just making notes. And convert text and send. So this is going to convert everything I did on that page to text. And then I can send that in an email to my coworkers, to my friends, to my family. Okay, well, you know, it did an okay job. Some of that was just scribbling. And then I can select the pages I want to send. I can even do select all, convert. Then it's going to quickly convert all the pages. So again, this is real time, converting. You know, that did, yeah, it did a decent job. Looks like I'm going to work on my penmanship. Send. And then it takes you back to this format where you can choose your email addresses and send it. So that's how you can convert. And then last but not least, we have the LiveView beta. So the way this works is you click on LiveView Beta, and then it connects to the internet. And then once it connects, then you'd open up your laptop, such as right here. Once you have your laptop open, you'd open up the reMarkable app. And then there's a way to connect to live. It's not working though on the Mac. There's no options. According to the instructions, you just right click and approve, but there's no option to connect or accept right now. I imagine they're going to update that very, very soon. But there should be an option to accept. There's currently not. Alright, I got the live mode to work. The live share, whatever it's called. What is it called? LiveView Beta. Let me show you how this is done. It's really cool on the reMarkable. Alright, step one is going to be making sure your reMarkable is connected to the internet. And then I'm going to add a new page. New page. New page. There we go. And then right here, you just click on the share button, LiveView Beta. And then as soon as you do that, it synchronizes with the internet. And then if you go to your computer, you'll see a little update appear right within the app. See how long this takes? Come on, computer. LiveView is connecting. And there we go. Accept LiveView request. Accept. And now we have LiveView testing. Then as soon as I write that on there, it should appear on my screen. Yep, right there. Okay, I tested this earlier and it worked. Let's try it again. Okay, so we're going to turn off the live view. And it says live view disconnected. Try that again. LiveView Beta. Now it is beta. Please wait while we synchronize this document.
Okay. Still waiting.
Okay, so now it's synchronized the document, and I should get an accept. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Live test. Then we should see it appear on the screen. Well, that's why it's called beta, folks. But I did get it working. I couldn't get it to work on my Mac, but I did get it to work using this old Microsoft Surface Windows computer. So maybe it's because I have an old, I don't know, it was working. It was. Let's try over here. Hello? Well, when it does work, it's kind of cool. So if you're doing a presentation and you want to draw something instead of just share your screen, you could do that. And so if I was doing a webinar or something, I could sketch something out on the reMarkable and share it through my computer screen. I would recommend waiting until this feature is out of beta. Yeah. And those are my thoughts on the reMarkable 2, the electronic ink tablet. It's a reader, it's a writer. You can upload your own ebooks. You can customize your PDFs and you can share it. It converts your handwriting to text and probably 1,000 other uses. Let me know what you think. Pithy comments down below. And this isn't one of my exercise reviews, but I'll do the mantra still the same. Don't forget to run farther to go further in life. That's all for today. Goodbye. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching my review of this reMarkable tablet. I know, the world's thinnest tablet, as reMarkable says. And pithy comments, put those down below. What did you think? I've had this for 4 days, still going on the same battery charge. Pretty cool so far. My daughter and her friend want to play with this now, so I have to give it up. Gonna have to end the video review for now, but I'll have more next week on this device and how I like it as an e-reader. That's all for now. Goodbye. And those are my thoughts on the reMarkable 2. What'd you think? Are you interested in this product? This tablet, this reader, this writer? Going on day 4, same battery charge. Been using it a lot today, down to 12%. What do you think? Are you going to order one? Put those pithy comments down below. If you have any questions about it, let me know. If you're curious about the stylus pen, let me know as well. And that's all I have for today. Thanks again for watching. I'll have another video about the reMarkable 2. Next, I keep pointing to it like you can see it. I'll have another video about this reMarkable device, this electronic ink tablet, next week. Until then, goodbye.